If you didn't have to be the expert all the time, how would you show up? What would it look like? Would you show up differently? Would you be less afraid of raising your hand? Would you be more willing to listen and learn from someone else? When you're in a situation with a client or maybe a boss or even someone that you know in your friend group, there is this sense that boils up inside of us that makes us feel like we must know the answer. We must be right or correct. And that's been trained in us. Think about it in grade school, right? How many times were you afraid to raise your hand because you were worried you were going to get the answer wrong? That is the kind of conditioning that moves us into a place of one, only speaking when we know the answers, and then two, becoming so obsessed with being the expert or having the knowledge that we can't possibly get it wrong. And so, even though, yes, it might feel a little bit intimidating, we might be a little bit threatened by this idea that AI or an LLM model is going to become an expert in our field. But I'd love for us to look at this with just a little bit more curiosity and say, instead, what does that freedom provide for us? And so, I've got a curious move for you to try this week. The next time someone asks you for your opinion, I encourage you to instead ask them a deeper question about the topic. So find something else that you're curious about in relation to a conversation and ask them what they think. Just sit in that curiosity and sit in your own willingness to be the explorer and not the expert.